Why is XRP down today? A lot of people are asking that right now, scrolling through headlines, checking the charts, trying to find some breaking news that explains it. But the truth is, this isn't about XRP doing anything wrong. It's something much bigger. And if you stick around for just a few minutes, I'll break down exactly what's going on, what it means for XRP, and what I'm doing about it. Because there's a clear pattern here, and the payoff is knowing how to play it right. Today, XRP dropped around 7%, Bitcoin took a hit, Ethereum sliding, and when you see multiple major assets moving together like that, it's not an isolated coin issue, it's a macro move. What we're really looking at is market-wide fear, not fundamentals. The Dow dropped over 600 points, the Nasdaq's off by 400, and the pressure's coming from proposed tariffs, sticky inflation, and rising tension around interest rate policy. Wall Street's nervous, and when that happens, liquidity disappears fast. There were also over $250 million in long liquidations today, so people who were over-leveraged just got wiped. That creates even more downward pressure across the board, and it bleeds into crypto whether it makes sense or not. And while it might feel like XRP is the one getting hit hardest, the reality is that this is just how market contagion works. When the big money gets spooked, everything feels it. This is also why we keep seeing massive amounts of stablecoin just sitting on the sidelines, over 36 billion on Binance alone, not being deployed, just waiting. That isn't bearish, that's hesitation, it's uncertainty. It's cash looking for a reason to move, and the moment we get clarity on tariffs, interest rates, or macro direction, some of that capital is going to come pouring back in. And it's always the early hands that benefit the most when that happens. So when I see XRP at these levels, I don't panic. I look at the long-term setup. This isn't an asset struggling because of weak fundamentals. It's just caught in the crossfire of a market that doesn't know which way it wants to go, and that's when you accumulate. Not all in, not reckless, just steady, just smart. This is the time for strategy, not emotion. If XRP hits $2, I'm buying more because I've seen this story before. The market pulls back, sentiment collapses, and people who were calling for $10 suddenly don't want to touch it. That's how this game works. But the upside hasn't changed, the use case hasn't changed, and the infrastructure Ripple is building is still moving forward. These dips don't erase any of that. They just give you a better seat at the table if you're paying attention. So when the headlines scream and people panic, that's when the best positions are taken quietly. Let them chase green candles later. I'm focused on where this goes long term, not how it feels today. If this helped you cut through the noise, hit like and follow if you haven't already. We're here every day watching what others miss, tracking the signals that matter, and staying 2 steps ahead in a market that loves to shake people out.